Hey everybody, Leroy here with another employee spotlight. We have Tricia Foster here from Millington, our Millington plant for Performance Chemicals. And I'm going to ask Tricia to introduce herself a little bit. Tell us, what you do here at the company, how long you've been working for us. Why don't you start there?
Well, I've been here for a little over 2 years. I'm now the production manager at our KPC Millington site. I've just recently transitioned. I started as the engineering manager.
Okay. So recently, how recently?
Just the last couple months.
Okay, that's pretty recent.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm still transitioning out of that role. I still have a lot to do with the arsenic project.
Okay, yep.
It's really exciting. We're rebuilding a lot of our CCA plant.
Yeah.
So that's been fun and entertaining. Now the production side, I'm just getting into that. We've got a lot of great people at our plant. I'm really excited to get to work with all the talented folks we have.
So what attracted you to the production manager role?
Well, I've done engineering manager for a while.
Okay.
And I just really saw that there were some opportunities I could help with
Yeah.
around our production and our quality
Okay.
and cycle times. It just seemed like a good way to get to know more people too. Because as an engineering manager, I spent a lot of time behind the computer looking at drawings and.
So tell for the folks out there watching, help them understand a little bit, of what you do.
Well, I'd say about half my time gets spent on the arsenic project. So with this, there's meeting. We have 4 big vendors for it. So it's talking with them about details, talking with our internal people about what they want to see out of the project, working with the engineering firm who is doing the design, and just making sure that that project is flowing smoothly. Some of it's looking at the technical details or the money, just making sure we've got POs issued, paperwork side.
Yeah.
But then the other half is more on what I'm doing in my, whatever that title of that day job happens to be, which was a lot of Schedule 7 and reporting stuff on the engineering side. But now on the production side, I'm starting to run production reports, looking at some quality issues we've had, some new opportunities we've got for manufacturing. The production role is very dynamic, and that's really exciting.
Yeah, and I think we hear that from a lot of folks that I talk to, right, is the interesting part is that every day is not necessarily the same thing every day. You're always dealing with different challenges, right? So
when I was hired, they told me I would never be bored, and Koppers has not disappointed.
Fantastic. What do you enjoy about working at Koppers?
The culture is probably the best thing about it.
Okay.
We have people who...
How would you describe the culture?
Well, I tell a fun story. I wanted to work at Koppers 2 years before I got to come here.
Okay.
I knew I was leaving my last job, and I went out to lunch and was looking at all the who's out to lunch in the local area.
Okay.
And there was a group that had Koppers embroidered on their shirts, and they were having just a blast. They were joking. They were clearly getting along well, and that level of family.
Yeah. And you weren't getting that from your former employer.
No, this is a wonderful thing that I think is very unique to our site.
What do you like to do when you're not, coming to work for us at the Millington plant? What are your hobbies? What do you like to do?
It's less work to come to work. I've got 4 kids at home.
Oh,
3 boys, ages 11, 8, and 4, and a daughter who's 2.
Wow.
So we spend a lot of time with them, with Cub Scouts and Boy Scouts, volunteering with stuff in the community, with food pantries and soccer coaching and whatever else.
So no shortage of things to do.
No.
Yes.
If I have free time, if I get to do fun stuff, I love to program Christmas lights.
Do you?
So at the holidays, I have the lights that dance to music. I have my own radio station.
Have you tried to get on what's the
Great Light Fight?
Yeah,
I have not invested enough money for that one.
All right. All right, so what's one word your coworkers would use to describe you?
Well, they say that I've been broken now that I've gone over to the production side.
Oh, really?
I've come out of my shell.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. What's one word your family would use to describe you?
Oh, maybe responsible?
Well, okay.
Dutiful? I don't know. He's trying to take care of them.
That's good. Are you a first child?
I am the firstborn child. I'm the one who still lives near the parents.
Okay, that says something about you. Then I can understand that. What's your go-to takeout food order?
Ooh, I do love me some Asian food, like sushi,
Chinese.
That's
everybody's answer. That's funny.
It's delicious. And I don't know how to make sushi, so.
All right, good. And it's an easy takeout order.
It is an easy takeout order.
All right, what's your favorite Christmas tradition?
Ooh, we make Hard Rock candy.
Yeah.
So ever since I was a little girl, it's pretty simple. It's balanced 4 different types of sugar.
I was going to say.
It's all sugar. Yes. But we like to invite everybody we know. So if anyone is ever in Memphis, you are always welcome to stop by somewhere around Thanksgiving. We usually start making it.
Cool. Tell me a fun fact about your hometown. Tell me what your hometown is first, and then tell me a fun fact about it.
Well, I've grown up in Bartlett, which is like 10 minutes from the Millington plant.
Okay.
It is known for stagecoaches.
Really?
The stagecoach line went through there, so you'll see a lot of things of
So
that.
like a stagecoach museum down there or something?
Our main road is called Stage Road.
Okay.
I don't think we have a stagecoach museum, but they do have a
Okay.
stagecoach they bring out for all the
That's pretty cool.
fun, fall festivals and that sort of thing.
Is there a question you have that you want to ask me? She tipped me off a little bit. Well, she didn't tell me what the question was, folks, but she did tip me off that she had an interesting question. So.
Well, do you have any advice for Millington getting the a new admin building approved?
So she's asking about an admin building that's been on the list now for a while at Millington, and when she said she had a question to ask me, I kind of figured it was going to be around that. Yes, no, look, yes, we're overdue, and we need to do something, and so you have my commitment on this video right here that we will put resources towards getting you the admin building and the reconfiguration of your footprint there that you guys so sorely need. So appreciate
Wonderful.
you all hanging in there as long as you have. We're way overdue, and we need to make sure we get that taken care of. So thank you for actually asking the question. They didn't think you had the courage to do it.
No, they
did
didn't.
But I'm glad you did. So there, we have it on video. Okay. All right. Thanks, everybody. Tricia, thank you for taking the time. I really appreciate it. Until I see you all again on the next Employee Spotlight or the 412, take care, everybody.